Such precious time in this life. Well, everybody knows that it.
Today, we are going to look at how to spot and avoid online scams. How do we expose this online phishing? Work with me as we look at what these online scams are, how we can be able to avoid them, and how we can prevent ourselves or our relative from getting scammed online. Work with me in the next slide as we look at what phishing is, common methods of phishing, tips to identify and avoid phishing, and what to do when you suspect phishing. Welcome to your IT guru as we look at this common method of online phishing. Let's do this. Before we look at common methods of online phishing or online scam, let's look at what is phishing. Phishing is like someone pretending to be a trusted person or organization to trick you into sharing your personal information or doing something you should did do. So what are the steps of this phishing? Number one, the attacker will send an email to the victim. The email contain links. These links direct the user to click on those links. When the user click the links, they are directed into a phishing website. Phishing website is a fake website. So these links will redirect to this phishing website where users are asked to enter username and password. And this is where the attacker correct those username and passwords. Once they correct that, in the next step, they go and log in to the legitimate website using your credential. And that's how the phishing works. Work with me as we look at common phishing methods. We have 4 common phishing methods. First one is email phishing. We have web spoofing, phone and text message phishing, and then we have social engineering. Work with me as we look at each one of them, what it means, and how it is being done. So the first one is email phishing. Like I have mentioned, the scammer sends a deceptive emails look like they are from a well-known company. They look like they are from a well-known company such as banks or social media platform. So what happened is the attacker will send an email to the victim. The victim will click on links and then they are redirected into this fake website. So this is a fake website where they provide that personal information, and this is where the attacker harvests those information and then they use that information to log in into a legitimate website. An example is, imagine receiving an email that says it is from your bank warning you about a problem with your account and asking you to click a link to verify your details. That's a common phishing technique. So be aware of such phishing email. And this email appears to have some sort of urgency. So make sure you are careful on that. The next method of spoofing is the next method of phishing is what we call web spoofing. Web spoofing, we have now a web, but this web is a fake web. It's a duplicate or a clone of an original website. So the attackers create a fake website that look identical to real ones, tricking you into entering your login credentials or personal information. So here we have a genuine. Let's say we have a certain bank website, and then they create a clone or what we call a fake website. And then the same way you normally log into that website, that genuine website, it's the same thing. It will appear, and then you provide your credentials, whereby the attacker will get those credentials, and then they can use them to log into your website and into your account. Example here, you say, let's say you receive an email claiming to be from an online store, saying you have won a big prize. Say this is a common website or online store that you are used to shopping. Say you can have here in Kenya, we have Jumia account, or we have a global online store like Amazon, and then you get an email claiming that you have won a big prize. The email has a link that takes you to a website that looks exactly like the little store's website. If you enter your details there, the scammer will have access to your account. So they will log into your account because now you have provided your credentials. Next method is phone call and text message phishing. So this is very common. And here, scammers use phone calls or text message to deceive people into sharing sensitive information. Example here, you might get a call from someone pretending to be from a tech support company saying they have detected a problem with your computer. They ask you to provide your login details or allow them to remote access. Be careful. This is another method of scam. They will also call you and tell you that you need to update your bank details, and they claim they are from your bank. So, and therefore they'll ask for your personal details, and they will tell you, they'll go ahead and tell you, if you don't comply, they are going to suspend your account. So be careful in such kind of online scam or phishing. Then we have another one that is known as social engineering. So in social engineering, scammers pretend to be someone. So they pretend to be someone you trust. They trick you into revealing information. For example, imagine getting a message from a friend on social media asking you for email and password to help them with something. Always double check with your friend through another channel before sharing any sensitive information. If they send you a chat on Facebook, make sure you give them a call to confirm whether it is them. Probably someone hacked the account or someone has created a pseudo account and trying to get your personal information through that method. Another item that we look at is tips to identify and avoid phishing. Tips to identify and avoid phishing. Number one, the first tip is be cautious of unexpected messages or emails asking for personal information. Number two, check the email or messages for spelling mistakes, generic greetings, or urgent requests. So these emails or these emails will have a slight difference from the genuine one that make them different from the one that is genuine. The other one is you need to hover. If you're told to click a link, put your cursor there and read the redirection of the site. You can see once you click on that, you'll be able to see where that site is taking you. So once you put the cursor on that link, you'll be able to see where does that link take you before you click. Then avoid downloading attachments or opening files from unknown sources. Do not download files or attachments from unknown sources. The other one is if in doubt, contact the company or person directly through official channels to verify they are the person to verify the request. And what do you do if you suspect phishing? So if you suspect phishing, this is the steps to take. Number one, don't reply or provide personal information. Even if it is from a genuine person, why would you share personal information through a phone call or through WhatsApp chat or through an email? Make sure you double check that you do not reply or provide personal information. The other one is report the phishing attempt to company or organization being impersonated. So if it is a site that has been copied of a genuine site, make sure there's different methods of reporting. Make sure you do not let someone else become or fall victim of such scam. And the third one, delete the suspicious email or text message. So what we say is don't reply, report and delete. Don't reply, report and delete. Finally, share the knowledge with your friends, family, and colleagues to help protect them from phishing scams. And remember to subscribe, comment, and if you have any question, put them in the comment section and I'll be sure to respond to them. Cheers.